Так, всем привет, кто смотрит повторе. Продолжаем играть и немного страдать. Mass Effect. Да-да, можно и в эту игру страдать. Вчера были непредвиденные обстоятельства в виде скачка напряжения. Ну и в итоге накрылось. Что-то на линии. Мне только сейчас написали. Что-то там завернулось на линии с клиентом. Что там завернулось?
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately.
Блин, а вчера почти тут прошли этот момент. Да, все отключилось. Ну, прям... Свет выключился во всем доме. Не знаю, это было секунду. Ровно. То есть он отключился, включился сразу же. То есть заметный скачок. А бесперебойника у меня все равно нет. Хотя я сомневаюсь, что он бы помог бы, потому что интернет отключился. Может, из-за этого скачка что-то там в модеме произошло, или на линии, хрен поймешь.
Assemblers, they're hostile. Careful. Remember, they make other remnants.
Они вообще стреляют? Скиллы юзают, вижу. Вижу, стреляют. Полезно, им только скиллы качать надо, и все. Стреляют они криво. Не, я мог бы, конечно, подключить телефон к компьютеру, ну, то есть телефон сделать модемом. Но мне ж как-никак этот. Яблоко. А я не знаю. У нас с ружьем ходит. Это вообще с пулеметом. Вроде им менять нельзя оружие. По крайней мере здесь. Ай! Ай! Вот. Чтобы сделать от яблока модем, для этого нужно iTunes. А мне его нет. Потому что я им не пользуюсь. А чтобы его скачать, нужен интернет. Вот и весь замкнутый круг. Ай! Блин, мобы меткие какие, а? Блин, я не могу. же она тупит, а? Тут снайперка пригодилась. Смотри, куда она стреляет. В землю. Ну, 2 последних моба осталось. С фланга зашел сученыш.
Incidentally, a gravity well is the gravitational effect of a large
Кривые
mass in
сохранения.
space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend, and for when we try to explain all this.
Com check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look at the ceiling. Those star things must be bracing it.
Whoa. What's that
Враги к
liquid?
тому же сборщиками
Unable to
зовутся. Крафтят
classify.
больше врагов.
The only way through is down towards it.
An unknown alloy and other
Но
materials.
кто-то же из них
Composition
делает
resembles omnichannel.
других.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit. It's dead. Nothing.
It's industrial. Part of the construction?
Может попробовать сначала их прикончить, а потом зайти уже в эту.
So whatever that liquid is.
Ты предлагаешь сборщиков? Да не все сборщики, нет?
Careful, don't fall in that liquid. It burns through your shield. Found that out the hard way.
Use the pillars for cover.
Все что ли? Они откуда-то оттуда снизу идут все больше и больше. А, ветра скачет. Ей все равно. Я ей даже показываю, атакуйте, она тут спит. О, неужели? Теперь главное здесь тут как-нибудь глупо не умереть.
Looks like storage space.
Assemblers, they're hostile.
Careful. Remember, they make other remnants.
Вот, она горит. Будь осторожна, делают другие. Неужели мы справились? С какой? С 7-й попытки? теперь умереть от воды и все. Как она там? Жижа это называется. Патроны. Нет, еще не весь. Это еще не весь.
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy.
Ну, я имею в виду про этот момент. Где-то должны быть
My God.
All this for
нычки.
an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Я, кстати, проверял. Когда туда падаешь, умираешь. Ну, когда в первый сыграл. Ну вот я
Another aqueduct. This liquid is everywhere.
что-то
If it
такое
really
помню.
is like Omnigel, that fluid could be what's
Omnigel.
keeping this place going.
А может это вот этот омнигель, который в Соме?
Unless turning that conduit on started it all flowing again. Wouldn't that be something?
Да, вот оно. Что у нас тут? Полимер. Странная черная жижа.
What are those pyramids? They must be huge. We've got company. More remnants.
Watch the edges!
Got it!
Вот почему она в
Don't let them get above us.
непонятно, она в упоре стреляет в них? С ружья вроде.
Keep up the pressure! We're almost through!
Ветра точно не стреляет. Ай. Ну, я ворую так ХП у них. Блин, а как сторону менять? Ничего себе, что внезапно обнаружил. Нет. Ролик нажать.
Hostiles down!
Даже через объекты можно. Я хотел это сменить позицию с правой на левую. Ну, решил попробовать на ролик. А если застрянешь?
Ryder! That relic box I
that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Так, тут дальше что-то есть.
It would take years to tunnel a place this big.
And good reasons to build it.
Память еще не подводит. Ну это же РПГ. В каждой нычке что-нибудь есть. Оу.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere
Фонарь.
processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
Let's not.
Только зачем этот прыжок?
Direct intervention was necessary in that case.
Чем он
and
может
clearly
помочь?
unwise.
Если только уклоняться. Вообще безоткатный.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well? The well's sealed. Damn. Maybe we can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before.
Ну, понеслась.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out.
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant.
Ай! Блин, он пока скиллы юзает, высовывается.
They got Cora.
Что, все померли. Да, они новых солдатов делают. Ай-яй-яй. Да, сборщики крафтят солдатов. Хоть сохранение недалеко.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well.
Может поставить... Хотя это не бесполезно. А ты сюда.
Better safe than sorry. Take them out.
Странно, почему в таких заданиях не сделали
You're
возможность
sure this
сохраняться,
well
когда
isn't going
хочешь.
to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant. Vetra!
Ветра умерла. Скоро умерла. О. Ай. Блин, солдата закрафтил. Надо зайти и посмотреть, как сторону менять. Все-таки. Все? Ой-ой-ой. А хоть возродить, что ли? Было бы интересно, если бы еще они нас могли возрождать. Все?
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interfacing may complete the circuit and allow the well to open.
If it gets us to the system lockdown, let's try.
Ну это вроде все. Сейчас будем
This device appears defensive in
текать
nature.
отсюда. Вроде.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Нет.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned? Crap, the conduit sprang a leak.
Right over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak. A gauntlet. Or maybe a hand tool.
Our scientists will love it either way.
Ryder, up here!
Где она?
What happened? I can't get
Ah.
indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
Так я это же изучал, что надо. Блин, видимо, еще не все.
Dead. Without the conduit, there's not even enough power for the door. The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. If we got that door working too. Will you look at that?
Причем на всех планетах они же одинаковые, эти пещеры. Ну, почти.
Nowhere to go but down.
Looks like they didn't want anyone getting through here easy.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
Ой, я помню эти прыжки, конечно.
Wait, plants? All the way down here?
That's strange.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
Помню, там какой-то было... Нужно переключать постоянно, чтобы найти правильный путь подъема. А это случайно не здесь? Или везде так, в каждой?
Glad I didn't eat a big breakfast.
Company!
Да пригнись ты. А где Нора? Тут ты. Кривой, любой. Кора. Я что сказал? Нора?
Will you look at that?
Nowhere to go but down.
Looks like they didn't want
Cora.
anyone getting through here easy.
Watch your step.
Ну, ошибся. Да, почти. Это же одно и то же почти. Нора, Кора.
Wait, plants. All the way down here.
That's strange.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of
Всего
the
лишь одну
system
букву
lockdown may
сменил.
yield more information. We appear to be close.
If this doesn't...
Company!
Хорошая позиция. Пользуемся багами.
Let's go. Locked on.
Почему соратников не сделали чуть-чуть умнее?
Sounds like you made it.
Еще ж такая штука есть.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. We could reach it if we backtrack.
Вот, теперь нужно как-то добраться, куда нам нужно.
side room. Still, could be anything in here.
Could we not?
It'll be fine.
Hate this. Hate it.
See? Absolutely fine. Observers coming up at us!
Они вообще не стреляют, они просто носятся. Бесполезные бабы. Ну-ка, а если сюда пойти?
A dozen observers flying around a waterfall like a flock of birds. It's amazing. This really is their habitat.
We'll be out of their way soon.
Not too soon, right? You wouldn't believe the data I'm getting.
Самое сложное. Ну хотя бы так. Хотя странно работает, да? Ты упал, но ты можешь возродиться.
Oh, that bit's slippery.
We've got a path to. Whoa!
Кстати, пока помню. Можешь Скайферри в личку скинуть? В личку. Официальную метро. Ты же в этом шаришь, какая там нормально, чтобы близко. Чтобы нормально работало. Метро. Третье. В кого стреляешь? Облетел.
Too far, even for jump jets.
Подожди, а патроны там были? Нет.
Everything's massive and beautiful.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close.
Ага, вот оно. Вот оно.
No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All continents converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown console. Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you?
The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really, really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Ryder.
Go!
Бежим.
Phoebe, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go!
Капец он. Ё! Серьезно? Я не в ту сторону побежал.
Watch out! Vents!
Keep running. Too far to jump. Got another bridge?
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know, Sam!
Faster! Don't let it catch us!
Another gravity well!
We don't know where it goes!
It goes away from here, we're taking it! It's still coming!
Sweeping the whole vault! Kill anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! That's the door to the entrance! Almost there! The barrier's gone!
You want that thing? Grab it quick!
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, it's right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Shit, it's sealed! Try to get something under it!
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
Это мы уже не
That
узнаем.
was... Talk about a rush!
What was that? Field.
I know a trap when I see one.
An immune response? Maybe one last scrub before startup? This place is full of surprises.
Это было страшно и весело.
Nothing like outrunning death.
Я не
Or
помню, может и
reactivating a
были.
huge mysterious vault.
Но облако-то
Nice
уже близко
going.
было.
Atmosphere processor is online, recovering lost console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork.
So far, we've seen bots, living plants, atmosphere processors.
I once did supply runs for a council team that was seeding some ice planet's atmosphere, trying to melt the ice caps.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
Достижение Творец.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. EOS could support an outpost.
Even without the storms, it'll be a struggle for a while. But we can tough it out. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
It changes whole planets. Let's go slow.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Так, куда? А, где мы и были тогда?
Nice work.
Спасибо. Как поселение поставим, надо бы сетевую игру глянуть. А, можно? Чтобы всем испортить, да, там? Нам же интересно, зависит наша прокачка.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Radiation within safe levels.
Ryder, about time you joined the party. I made them angry. Good.
Просто это если там зависит еще от уровня твоего и от оружия, наверное. Здоровяка убить. А кто говорил, что будет легко?
Increasing. Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Так припарковались.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Короче, как менять сторону? Игра. Не, что я нажал? Настройки. Управление. Пешком. Установка Кобра. Набор возрождения. Чего? Аптечка. Посмотреть направо? Вправо. Нету такого. Он же в предыдущих частях вроде сам менял. Кстати. Было написано? Я что-то не видел.
That's it, kid. Keep it up.
Леваль. Точно. Я не увидел.
Good one.
Что-то я ошибся.
Nice.
Зато патроны пополнил.
Reloading!
Nice.
Еще не все? И?
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You can really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
Я вроде бегал с ним и с Ветрой.
You're not so bad yourself, old man. Maybe we should work together after all.
This fight was pretty good, but you're still Nexus and green as a Drell. Still, something tells me you've got potential. Be ashamed to waste that. I'm in. Just point me to your ship and try to keep up.
The first colonists sent audio logs about these regions back to the Nexus.
And?
Fairwinds Basin. Lowest radiation count in the area. Little bit of hope.
Maybe more than a little.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
What do you think? Military outpost or scientific?
Да.
I say scientific. Aren't we here to explore?
I say military. There's too many threats out here.
Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
Ну, ты же сам сказал поднять, чтобы было видно, кто говорит. Научный, военный, военно-научный. Капец, попросил помощи у отряда, они одна за одно, другое за другое. Но мы пришли в Андромеду, ж правильно? Это не воевать. Но придется воевать. А я не помню. Вроде научный. В предыдущий раз. В первый. Ну, я отталкивался вроде так же, как сейчас я сказал. Типа, мы ж прибыли не с войной, а с мирными намерениями.
A military outpost. We defend our own against the Ket. Or anyone else.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Достижение опора. Наш, посмотреть разницу.
Andromeda Initiative, this is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment. Copy that.
Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
It took a lot of people to get us this far. That's the work you'll continue.
I hear that. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months.
Eos is far from golden, but now it's defensible. Arguing that choice will come later.
They think you did the impossible.
The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
Что за игру вы ведете, Эдисон?
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption.
Было дерзко.
The reality
И
rider,
это все, что она
you bought
ответила?
us time, but one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving.
You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point from the vault.
Now it gets complicated.
The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success.
We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Типа угроза, что ли?
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine.
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then.
Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Radiation levels increasing.
А вообще нам не надо на Nexus. Ну, чтобы пойти в это. Родмос. А где наша машина? Наверху осталась? Что-то я не посмотрел.
Radiation levels normal. Life support is stable.
У нас же на корабле есть точка доступа к боевым операциям. Сейчас полетим? Или будем разговаривать с местными? Воу! Это что такое? Что? 2 часа дня, она уже в говно. Чё себе нашу машину припарковали? Будем болтать.
Pathfinder, a word with you?
Pathfinder. Jacob Mitney, Research and Development. My team's just getting set up here, but we've made a discovery you might want to check out.
All ears.
We've put together a blueprint for augmenting your armor plating. Uploading it now. If you can collect the necessary resources from around Eos, it should work.
Sounds useful. Good thinking, Mitney.
This could form the basis for armor production across the initiative. Scrounge safely, Pathfinder.
Создайте нагрудник первопроходца.
Hello, Kim Connor. Supplies, trade, procurement. Anything you need, I can provide. Though you do have the Queen Quartermaster beside you.
You know Vetra?
Back on the Nexus, Connor worked with me to get everything for the Tempest.
But I need ground under my feet, and soon, hopefully, trade will flourish on Eos.
You said you know Vetra. What's she really like?
Not a word, Connor. As you like. Of course, you can't always be listening.
Это типа намек, чтобы ее не взять с собой и спросить о ветре?
Does the outpost have everything it needs?
The Nexus furnished us with the basics, but that isn't enough for a home. Providing the rest is my responsibility. Feeding a whole barracks of soldiers. This should be fun.
This should be fun.
Is Eos trading with any new partners?
Right now, just the Nexus, but I have contracts with Wildcat salvages and independent miners. There will be more.
So how did you end up here, Connor?
Me? You're the Grand Explorer. I fill out requisition forms.
Really? Everyone here has some kind of story.
I left mine back home. Or... Still... Ask me another time.
See you later.
Be well. Come back again.
And have you noticed how clean the air smells?
I could march all day breathing it. Might divert some militia equipment to Prodromos.
The Ket don't pull their punches. With colonists on the line, neither can we.
Prodromos reports their defenses are online.
Henderson at the shuttle landing pad told me.
Официальный запрос. Darketiervian. Брэдли, я повторяю запрос. Знаю, это не твоя вина, и она должна была быть во второй волне, но мне нужен след, чтобы через пару лет, когда я все уляжется, было кому возмутиться долгой разлукой с семьей. И хорошо бы это был кто-то из пострадавших во время заварухи на объектах 1-2. Ты же в курсе, что такое нарушенное обещание, да? Запрашиваю. Даркет Тервин. Экзоспециалист. Причина. Она ценный сотрудник, помощь которой может оказаться неоценимой. Кроме того, она моя дочь. Торгаш. Не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не-не. Блин. Продать. Ну и все. Нужно по карте смотреть. Подожди, а где здесь? А, отправить надо его. Она итальянка? Да-да. Не знаю, судя по лицу и акценту, китаянка.
was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass to feed initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
Объект 1 и 2.
I combed the first 2 outpost attempts. Those people died trying.
And they deserved better from the Nexus. That's where I point the finger. We'll remember. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder.
Флаг повесить? Я такого не помню. Серьезно?
Nexus must be waiting, Pathfinder. Relax. There will be more for you on EOS after you get back.
What can you say about the Prodromos block?
I didn't train with the soldiers you called for, but they're an easy lead. And once we open up land to state claims, they'll be a solid base. Not quite gold rush, not quite land grants. Honored to lead them for as long as they need me.
Tell me about yourself.
August Bradley, retired from the Alliance. I keep the discipline, but not so much the doubt. I joined the initiative because it's a frontier. Not a lot of those left. Not that you can reach on my pension anyway.
Any family?
A niece on Earth. We didn't talk after my sister passed.
It's a shame we drift apart like that.
Yes, well, we stay out of people's grief.
Just looking for a status report. Informal, of course.
Not much to report. We're making life up as we go.
My father, your sister. Sounds like we've both lost a lot.
We stay out of people's grief, Pathfinder.
What is that? Stay out of people's grief. You've said it before.
Shit, that's right. You didn't have the block leader death talk. The thing is, you and your father, not unique, just recent. Every initiative species, except maybe Asari and Krogan, went into cryo with friends and family and woke up knowing they were all dead. Everything we build begins with that. The unsaid start to the...
Это ж не с ним можно это
So yeah,
замутить.
we stay out of people's grief.
I don't think denying it is the best choice.
Ну,
Didn't say deny.
пофлиртовать.
I said stay out. We all have to own how we deal with it. What's that old saying? Children with dead parents think everything is possible and nothing is safe? That seems like it fits anyone in the initiative. Or maybe everyone.
What's behind naming the outpost Prodromos?
It means forerunner. Languages bore the shit out of me, but we voted fair. That ownership is key to the initiative. That's how you convince a bunch of civilians to jump galaxies. As long as we meet our obligations to the Nexus, what we build and how we organize, we get to figure it out.
Any insights about the people running the show from the Nexus?
I only work with Addison. She's by the
Просто я
book.
помню, там
And with all
темненький
the shit
кто-то
that
был.
happened, that's different.
And the others?
I only work with Addison.
So your job doesn't require the others? Or do you intentionally avoid them?
The initiative was smart enough to limit the obstacles between its people and jobs that need doing. Outposts deal with Addison. She deals with the others. And I don't envy her.
We'll talk another time.
Oh, and Pathfinder, what I said about grief? Every pirate we brought to this cluster woke up with the same reality you did. Maybe think about that when shooting doesn't have to start.
А чё не появилось какой-нибудь квест повесить? Флаг. Так, 2 точки осталось. Ого, хлорид.
Yamina and I talk about it.
Карантин, советы. Прошу запомнить, что все, что прибывает на посадочную площадку, особенно с других планет, а не с Нектусом, должно проходить карантинную процедуру. Наблюдение в изоляции, выборочный контроль, бактериологическое сканирование или радиоактивную стерилизацию. Мы новый вид на EOS, и все, что будет добавлено в экосистему, окажет эффект на все ее нижележащие слои. Наша задача сделать все, чтобы эффект был благоприятным. И в этом нам очень помогут строгие карантинные меры. Если вы вздумаете убеждать меня или Хейнли, что ваш груз особенный, ему карантин не нужен, вы будете проходить карантин дважды. Опасность радиации для пилотов челноков. Может, это хранилище очищает атмосферу, но у нас на континенте по-прежнему есть очаги сильной радиации и плохой погоды. Сообщение системы телеприсутствия зоны 10-12 до сих пор очень опасно, но в зоне 8 заметно снижение. Следите за уровнем поглощения радиационного щита на своем челноке. Они спокойно берут до 190. А как этот? Что-то там в час. Какая там у радиации мера? С головы вылетело. Но после большой дозы нужно возвращаться на повторную установку. И не забывайте, если у вас с собой силовые ячейки или радиологическое оборудование, оно может исказить показания. В этом деле не стоит полагаться на везение. Ночные учебные полеты, утренний патруль, уборка и переоборудование челнока, отработка десантных операций с предварительной проверкой движковых двигателей, дневной патруль. Научный центр. А что там нужно нам? Броню, да? Инициативы. А, нет, первопроходца. А лучше посмотреть. Нагрудник первопроходец. А у нас нет материалов. Платина и CD. Это что у нас? Кадмий. Понятно. А можно через дверь, интересно? Ну-ка. Ну почти. Но выглядит, конечно, странно. То есть мы проникаем внутрь, оказываемся на крыше. Помогите, пожалуйста. Это мой единственный способ рассказать обо всем, пока никто не умер. Моя рабочая команда, они все время говорят про технологии реликтов. Они думают, что инициатива привлечивает их опасность, что пара электродов может заставить... что пара электродов может заставить реликты работать на них. Ну, нормальная физика. Они уже пытались сделать это раньше. Я потом помогал в медотсеке, когда наблюдатели реликтов порезали Бхарти. Но Дженнингс говорит, что мы могли бы жить королями, будь у нас армия роботов-реликтов, которая работает и сражается за нас. В этот раз он берет с собой на помощь всю команду. Я должен пойти с ними. Возможно, я сумею отговорить Дженнингса. Но если не сумею, кто-то должен знать, почему не вернулись.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Ну это уже сюжет... квест пошел. Доп. Или сделаем, пока мы здесь. О, кстати, кадмий. Так, нам, по идее, на второй этаж.
Bradley really shouldn't have bothered you with this.
Right.
Что-то показало, можно просканировать. Ага.
This definitely treated wounds caused by a remnant. That datapad said the work crew tried to control them.
Sand particles were removed from the wound. Analyzing. The sand may be from several locations. I need more data to form a conclusion.
Right.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on EOS.
Oh.
Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Либо он...
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup.
Испанец,
How
либо
can I help you?
мексиканец.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. Was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch
Я, кстати,
after
не
his
помню, есть ли
discharge.
в начале квеста с ограничением
He's
по
a
времени
smart
процесс
fellow,
прогресса.
a good lieutenant.
Я не знаю, я просто
That's
обычно...
And it bugs him when I
Он
call
нас
him
сканирует.
August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
Я обычно во всех РПГ делаю все возможные доп-квесты. Бразилец? Может быть.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Все
Usual
доп-квесты.
checkups for first
Если
thing
есть
calls.
доп-квесты,
Plus a
я
few
не
cases
трогаю
of
сюжет
dehydration
вообще
and
никак.
some blindness. Nothing serious.
Поэтому я не знаю.
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it.
Хватит наш
This
сканировать.
seemed like a better frontier.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
Reminds me of my Alliance days. These soldiers look so young, but they're eager. We know we'll make this work.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Поэтому этот, как он называется-то? Одиссею. Одиссею я в итоге так и не прошел. Ну и Ведьмак. Потому что я делал доп-квесты, 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 доп-квесты. В итоге так меня это задолбало. Вроде интересно, но потом со временем думаешь, какого хрена, чё их так много? Не, это приятно, когда их много, но не когда их слишком много. Так, а куда нам? Сюда? Автоматический изготовитель проволоки Кагуцуши. Обработанная медная руда. Это оборудование производит качественную медную проволоку. Высокотемпературный процесс. Этот фабрикатор производит линзы с нановыемками, применяющимися в науке и военной технике. Команда по ремонту каналов. Каин Фокс. Понятно, понятно. Остановка приложения, расположение устройств.
Work rosters. That datapad mentioned the name Jennings. Here, Axel Jennings. Assigned to set up weather monitoring devices all over the desert.
Only one location matches the sound from the medical equipment. A monolith.
Let's go.
Skyrim за все время ни разу не прошел, хотя раз 50 начинался. Вроде, говорю же, не хочется просто как-то тупо идти по сюжетке. Хочется пройти прям все. Прям вообще все. Но в итоге тебя это все съедает, и ты думаешь, да какого хрена и бросаешь. Ты уже забываешь, что там было по сюжету.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Fox, Chief Engineer for Prodromos. Anything you need, ask away.
У меня, кстати, есть. На ютубе я делал прохождение Origins и я Одиссею. Одиссею так и не прошел, Origins всю прошел, осилил. Там, кстати, не так много.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
В Origins, конечно, не все прям сделал, но
First
хоть усилил.
We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The remnants are a wild card, but Bradley says you have them covered. It'll take work, no question, but I think EOS is really going to be something.
What are the other outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Bye, Fox.
Have a good one.
Каин Фокс. Так, ну все, по идее. Да, это уже это. Ну-ка. Быстрое перемещение. Что-то не... А, нормально. Да я думаю, так же, если бы... Хотя мне Skyrim никогда не заходил. Если бы я начинал, я думаю, не осилил. Там очень много. Там вообще, наверное... Сколько? Часов 100 доп-квестов, если не больше. Так, сейчас я приду. С модами 200 наберется. Ну. Может, в свое время я и не прошел, поэтому Mass Effect Андромеду. Я погряз в этих топ-квестах. Вот. К примеру, вот. Здесь куча их вообще. На первой планете. Даже не улетая. Полным-полно заданий. Полным-полно. Может, поэтому в свое время я не прошел еще ни одну из GTA. За что я брался, ни одну так и не прошел до конца. Че мы, возвращаемся? Или идем делать мини-квестики? Тут целая планета. Пока всю не исследуешь, не успокоишься. Ну, я. Обычно. Мне просто интересно, а спасать этих... Ну, раз они рядом. Ну, можно. Ремнанта подчинителей. Так, где наш? Где наш транспорт? на карте указано. Ага. Что, целый круг? А, он сзади стоял. Погнали. Так, они у нас...
Radiation levels increasing.
Здесь вроде. Вездеход.
No sign of that work crew, but someone left their gear behind.
А, это наша точка.
Lexi, found another colonist.
So many. All right, send me their information.
Где? Где? А, вон вижу. Ё-моё.
Pavlov, Amira S.
Павлова.
Thanks, Ryder.
Причина смерти — потеря крови от ран, вызванных энергетическими лучами. Характерная технология реликтов. Согласно анализу ДНК, это член инициативы Амира Павлова. Русская, что ли?
Wait, I've got an open comm channel.
Easy money. Once the electrical charge builds up, we'll have ourselves some nice, obedient remnant.
You better be sure this time, Jennings.
If you're that spooked, go hide behind the four giants. I'm busy.
Damn it, we've got to find them before they get themselves killed.
Стандартная система связи. Выписано на имя Дженнингса. Открытый канал. Стандартная система связи с небольшими следами стирания песком.
I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Воу, это что было? А, таймер.
Sky is beautiful in its own way.
Our people came a long way. Nothing here will stop them.
Not where I'd want to stake a claim, but some will be all too eager.
Давай, дети. Да успеем, наверное. Должны успеть.
Earth had formations like this. Made a lot of kids think of alien worlds.
Enemies! Help us! Please! that's it.
Обнулитель укореняется в почве, атакует энергетическими зарядами, прибывающие физические объекты. Пока он в этом режиме, его трудно причинить повреждения. Иди сюда.
Great timing. Thanks for the assist.
Your experiment with the remnant didn't work out.
Huh. Okay, who squealed? Gasberick? Yeah, I bet. These remnant could plow our fields, protect us from the Ket. You control them, why shouldn't we?
I have a super intelligent AI and enough experience with the remnant to be careful.
Jennings, this isn't working. We tried.
Fine. But you can't protect us all the time, Pathfinder. Out here, we need every edge we can get.
Ну вот, спасли бедолаг. Кстати, что ты можешь просканировать? Если не брать в расчет восстановление, то устройство имеет ценность из-за нестандартной адаптации технологии инициативы. Для выполнения работы были самодельное устройство, перепрыгнули несколько циклов разработки, обладают значительным исследовательским потенциалом. Тут есть поблизости что-то. Неорганическая смазка. Радиация-то жрет.
Life support levels are critically low.
О, откуда тут? Да, это ж потом надо будет туда съездить. Когда радиация спадет. Просто раз решились браться делать квесты, ну, погнали.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Your first outpost. It must mean something to you.
Hopefully, Prodromos sets a high bar.
I hear resource shipments are up. A good sign for people trying to live here.
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep, a leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Вообще, я думал, мы сбрасываем добытчик, и он как бы добывает, и со временем... Блин, я уже просто не помню. Получается, мы сами за один присест собираем, типа.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
Покрытый коррозией предмет металлической брони, следы волосяных фолликулов человека. Шлем с Нексуса, следы НК подтверждают, что это шлем шефа Рейнольдса. Блин, надо было на машине, что ли? Что, радиация потихоньку ест. А машина не лучше, кстати. Не, я знаю, если прям поискать максимальную точку
Pathfinder,
находишь.
this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Pathfinder, the scan has picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
Покрытый коррозией предмет магической брони. Нагрудник с Нексуса. Понятно. Помимо коррозии, она повреждена сильным ударом. Блин, а чё машина аж взорвется, да?
Wow. The remnant took over. Let's check it out.
Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
Небольшие части брони с Нексуса. О.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface. Life support is failing.
Got them all.
Просто это... Дурацкое занятие вот это. Ой.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out.
Good one.
Ну, да.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its data. Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. 1. A standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Nilken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilken?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilken. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Тут все. Так, что у нас тут еще поблизости? Так, туда нам нельзя.
We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
Recovery is a long-term process.
Radiation within safe levels.
Да какой же он неповоротливый, а? Подожди, нужно прям с определенной стороны. Или я уже собрал? Ладно. Память. Научная станция.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Дневник. Новые разработки. Эвакуация. Старший бригадир Адриано Фонеско. Сегодня пробовал заклепки нового образца. Только время покажет, выдержат ли они, когда на укрытие обрушится новая буря. Ну, зато они проще в изготовлении. Коротышка выступает за эвакуацию. Хочет вернуться на Нексус. Говорит, что кетов слишком много, воды мало. А надежды и вовсе нет. Мол, лучше торговать жратвой и спать на палубе, чем слушать шум бесконечного ветра. Ну, отчасти правда. Я потерял 3 из-за кетов. Тоже думаю, не убраться ли отсюда. Но я спросил его о том же, о чем спрашиваю себя. А что Нексус даст первооткрывателям? Разве мы не сами хотели на Яс? Ведь сами же.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Угу. Теперь здесь можно, да, готовить. Так, у нас хватает на броню. Нагрудник. Инициатива. Нет, первопроходец же. Платины нет. Ну-ка, выйдем через дверь. Не, не пускает. Не пускает. Так, положить амулет. Пойдем положим амулет.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Блин, что, пешком придется, что ли?
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Блин, тут уровень опасности 3. Походу. А, не, нам назад же. Надо отметить.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
in honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
Вот это задание прикольное. Пришел, отнес, положил. Ушел.
Radiation levels within acceptable limits. Life support at 100%.
Так, это куда-то наверх, что ли? Да. Старший инженер Грейс Лито. Новая запись. Это последняя запись. Я открываю точку сбора Дельта. И объявляю эвакуацию завершенной. Больше никто не отвечает. Я поклялась им. Продолжить. Хватит. Я не сумела даже закончить проект, который бы мог их спасти. Планета нас победила. Я смирилась. Отправляюсь обратно на последнем челноке. Наверное, лягу обратно в Криостас. Не стану зря тратить ресурсы. Вдруг это надолго. Но если будет возможность довести наше дело до конца, я вернусь. Старший инженер Грейс Лито. Отбой. Конец записи.
Recording Initiative Cryo Identification E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Lito.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
Интересно, а тут возможно перевернуть машину? Не помню. Получалось ли у меня?
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Samload on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Сколько перспективности? А как глянь? 76%. Так, туда мы не можем. Активатор памяти. И сюда, наверное, мы тоже пока не можем. Должна спасть радиация. Но вроде все мы здесь сделали. Это сканировать минералы. Туда нам точно не дадут добраться. И активатор памяти тоже далеко. Так, мы были там. Ну все. Можно лететь.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Так мы сейчас на Nexus, да, вернемся?
Before the meeting gets started, I have bunk assignments for PB and Drac.
Already put my rucksack in the kitchen. I'll hang out there if that's okay.
And I'm in one of the escape pods. More my speed.
That's fantastic. Welcome aboard. Any thoughts, Ryder?
Так, ну говнюком мы не будем, конечно.
We're adventurers. Whatever makes the squad comfortable is okay with me. Let's talk about our success on Eos. Besides establishing our first viable outpost, we did some amazing things. We discovered the Remnant and breached their vault.
And didn't get killed.
Overcame radiation poisoning a number of times.
And didn't die.
Confronted by Ket at every turn.
Once again, did not get killed.
You guys really need to raise the bar on what you call success.
Yeah, should we use the Krogan definition of success that got your homeworld nuked by your own people?
Fair enough.
Let's focus. Back to the task at hand. Looking forward.
Exactly. Here's my only question. When do we hit that next vault? It looked active. We have to get on that.
Hang on, hang on. We need to not go off half-cocked.
There are initiative priorities. The team calls the shots.
Actually, the Pathfinder calls the shots, just to be clear.
So what do you need from us, Ryder?
Helios threw us for a loop. Meaning, we're kind of new at this. All of us. So let's figure out what the rules are now, and try to stick to them.
Sounds good.
If there's one thing I know I can do, it's make up rules.
No one said make up rules. Can we please keep anarchy to a minimum?
Okay, let's head back to the Nexus. PB, Drac, see Lexi for a physical. Good meeting, everyone.
Хорошая команда. Усиление. Усиление называется редкие материалы, которые можно... Понятно. Копать нужно. Ну, теперь можно поговорить со всей командой.
Hey, can you drop by the biolab?
Началось.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
What the hell was that?
I know that look. It's just my biotics reacting to all this. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics can rip an APC apart, and people get nervous. Funny that. The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way, and I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive. Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
Мы поладим. Она Джек напоминает. Какого Джек? Так, ну мы решили, что мы не будем с ней это мутить.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this. Thinking like an Asari huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through. It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise. If you want to talk, I'll be here.
А я не помню. Ну-ка, дай мне напомнить. Джек. А, это головорез, которая? В татушках вся была. Ну ты встала, конечно.
Back again?
Did you come out
Это странно,
here
вот
with
мы вроде
anyone?
только с ней поговорили, а
Maybe someone
можно
you served
еще
with?
диалог с ней
I
провести.
had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
I was just wondering.
Careful. One day I might be this nosy about your personal life.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress, right? What made you join up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Untrained biotic power on a starship means accidents, but we couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. Old history now. Your turn. Remind me why you came to Andromeda.
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
It was time to forge my story and my horizons, and to give Sarah a shot at making the discovery of a lifetime. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
4 years in a commando unit called Talane's Daughters. Part of the Council's cross-species military integration initiative. You probably had a more exciting time defending that Arcturus relay. But we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari space.
What was your commando unit like?
Janae and I were the youngsters. Tethys was our old lady sniper. Kalia patched us up, and Valenza prayed between firefights. Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond. A huntress's work is never done.
Every civilization needs its defenders.
And the defenders usually match their civilization, like Asari huntresses being adaptable as hell. Makes you wonder what our militia will look like in 100 years.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
After 4 years with Asari commandos, you must have some great war stories.
Nasira assassinated a Krogan warlord with a pack of playing cards once.
A pack of cards?
Choking hazard, apparently.
Wow.
Можно еще поспрашивать?
Any more commando war stories?
Always liked Janae. She was only 200, and with me around, she wasn't the kid anymore. She was a biotic protege. I once saw her yank an AA gun right off its housing. Crushed a gang of slavers with it.
Ouch.
They didn't feel it for long. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
Как это можно на
See you
вечность
later, Cora.
разговаривать?
I'll be here.
У нас еще 6 членов отряда. Только вспомнить бы, кто где обитает.
I'm in the armory.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Ой, боже, серьезно? Это с ним можно? Фу-фу-фу-фу-фу.
You mean how jazzed you were that a Pathfinder showed up?
Tomato, potato. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
А я не помню, тут можно улучшать
Long time no
движок?
chat. What's up?
What's up?
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Пережаренный язык космической коровы.
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy. We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
В предыдущих частях, не помню какой, можно же было корабль улучшать.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly.
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call, capital R, ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy.
Ну там хоть какие-то были последствия от
takes no
всех твоих
shit. As far as your
улучшений,
Hyperion peeps go,
взаимоотношений с расами.
Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
By the book keeps us alive.
Hey, variety's the spice of life, right? Different strokes makes for healthy debate.
What about Callow?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
he flies the ship.
We're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Все, я больше с тобой разговаривать не буду. Так. Кто у нас тут еще? Ветра. Leon.
Pathfinder, help me with something? I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus,
Вот
the
Лиам
fabric
скорее
diffuses the
этот
charge from an overclocked Omni blade.
бразилец.
Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year.
И акцент слышно.
Finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
Что за понт?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded. Tastes better just thinking about those days.
I wanted adventure and mystery at the edge of known space. There was so much to see. Seems like a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
When I started with the Alliance, it was about adventure.
Флиртовать можно
But with
со
my dad's
всеми.
troubles, staying wasn't going to
А вот
work.
кто тебе
I needed something new. But if I wanted to get away,
даст или не
it
даст,
had to
это уже
be
другой вопрос.
this far.
Gotcha. Clean slate. Classic.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Тот патч, походу, все-таки мог добавить варианты. А я не знаю, Она же, наверное, обновляется игра. Я не помню, чтобы я обновлял ее с момента покупки.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You've got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Так, может, со всеми можно? Пойдем к Рогану. А, можно было еще поговорить, ну ладно.
Oh, hey, Pathfinder.
Сейчас мы еще вернемся.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Let me guess. Little sister?
Who are you calling little?
Look, kiddo, gotta go.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Now's as good a time as any.
No. I know that I can be of use here. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. Better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Ты понял, Найн? Блин. Прям со всеми хоть. Так, мы выбрали Пиби. Я выбрал. Просто я не помню, с кем я мутил тогда. Я ж по-любому с кем-то там. Вроде я с докторшей. Вроде.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
We need that sort of drive. I just hope I can keep up.
You'll keep up. And I promise I won't tell if you don't. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know.
Вроде. То есть можно с Биби и с
We'll chat
Ветрой?
later?
Со всеми Азари и еще с Ветрой. Так что ли?
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
Я представил целую эту оргию. Это одно приключение.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on. Something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
That just sounds like you're taking advantage of people.
Is it? I get people what they want, and they do want, or they wouldn't pay.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt
Зависит от
happened?
того, какие варианты
When you
выбираешь.
promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't, and that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Такой легкий намек.
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
You probably
По
have work
лицу,
to
правда,
do.
не видно,
We can chat
покраснела
later.
она или нет.
You know where to find me.
Засмущалась. Че, пойдем к Лиаму вернемся. Разговор не окончен. Близко только не подходи.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it? We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
Ты меня
We barely covered how
интересуешь.
you
Ты понимаешь,
joined.
просто...
Tell me something about yourself.
Ох,
Alright, I
Ну
was
так
a bad
сразу, можно
student,
просто
piss
в
poor
лоб
cop,
сказать.
great responder. Had a good life, but it all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit
Может,
before
что-то
I
со
did,
всеми попробуем?
but it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
An impatient rookie frustrated by procedure? That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin, both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Все нетрадиционно.
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like normal. Who's that describe?
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mum and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Не, лучше тогда за девушку перепройдем. А чё? Ты как? Ты не толерантен? Ванна. Никого, тут где-то Кроган же сидит. Да,
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who are you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
Кеш его внучка? Чуть я такого даже забыл уже.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Someone somewhere shivered
Я
when I
сейчас...
said that.
Нет, надеюсь, что
Probably
такого варианта не будет.
Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Сложно действовать в одиночку.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director. Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
Ну, слава богу, хоть нет варианта этого. Сердечком.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You can say that.
Как-никак уже
You make
внучка.
do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
В этом плане она ого-го.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Я, кстати, тут подумал, было бы идеально, если бы сделали фильм или сериал по Mass Effect. Только по игре, они прям... Если они бы делали... Ну, хотя по игре мало хрена знает. Просто если делать свое что-то придумать, я думаю, говно получится, как обычно. Если делать прям по первым 3 частям, ну... То нужно прям постараться, чтобы понравилось всем.
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
You think someone might try to hurt Cash?
Ну что-то такое услышал.
More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
По первым 3 частям уже все спойлернули себе концовки. Да понятно, что все знают, чем кончится, ну и ну не знаю. Ну просто я, например, даже не могу вспомнить, чтобы хоть какого-нибудь нормальной игры было. Ой, фильма по игре. Все какие-то не очень.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Тогда.
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah. I was dismissed from the Alliance when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
Oh, shit.
Sam is part of what makes someone a Pathfinder. You're just gonna have to deal with that.
So long as it's not in my head and it ain't messing with my body.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself. Damn proud of her, too. She did good, even with me for a granddad.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Хочет ли пыжак свой зад почесать?
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Хороший совет.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
Ладно, это можно вечно слушать.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
Я просто вспоминаю, что единственный нормальный... Почему-то единственный нормальный фильм, который по игре, это этот.
These are the Pathfinder's quarters. Your quarters. Sam's router is down there too.
Принц Персии. Сэм. Почтовый терминал. Ой, я в темноте сижу. Так, сейчас приду. А, ну, да, кстати, еще «Обитель зла». Хорош. Лара Крофт, если брать, ну, где это? Анджелина Джоли. Последнюю я не смотрел. Где там недавно же вышло. Доктор Ариадана. Семьи пропавших членов экспедиции попросили меня выразить вам их признательность за то, что вы нашли их родных и близких. Терять кого-то всегда тяжело, но теперь, когда они знают, что случилось, им проще будет оплакивать умерших. В архив. Здравствуйте, Райдер. Простите за вторжение. У меня есть проблема, которую, как думаю, вы легко решите вместе с Сэмом. Она может помочь моему исследованию скверны. Мы можем обсудить это лично в лабораториях Нексуса. Привет вам и Сэму. Интервью. Кэрри Тевесса. Первопроходец. Я снимаю фильмы. Какие фильмы? Мне нужна помощь с последним проектом. Он будет настоящим историческим событием, как и ваши подвиги. Мы можем встретиться на Нексусе и поговорить. Мне проще все на словах объяснить. Уважаемый первопроходец Райдер, мой брат Дэш был мне лучшим другом. От мысли о том, что его больше нет, что мы не будем строить здесь, в Андромеде, будущее до сих пор больно. Но то, что наши фамильные медальоны вместе, успокаивает меня. Когда мы с женой обоснуемся здесь и заживем семьей, наш первый ребенок получит имя от моего брата. Надеюсь, он или она станет мне новым лучшим другом. Мои самые искренние пожелания вам и вашей команде. Спасибо за разговор, Коро. Теперь все воспринимается проще, хотя и не исправлен до конца. Помни, что надо с собой заниматься. Работа — важное дело, но свои переживания чуть не менее важны. Горе и страх не должны тобой править. Пускай будут твоими верными слугами, защитниками госпожи. Утрата служит охотнице так же, как растопка служит огню. 12 листьев. Стих 132. Кора, по скриптум. С растением все хорошо. Мы с Сэмом потихоньку разбираемся в ботанике. От брони еще пахнет хранилищем реликтов. Странные дела творятся. У меня в наставлениях для охотниц говорилось: острая грань между известным и неизвестным показывает, что можно отсечь. А теперь думаю, что хранилище напомнило мне старые храмы на Тессии. Такие же огромные помещения и текущая вода. Такое же ощущение важнейшего смысла, которое ты не понимаешь до конца. Наверное, мы просто не знаем, что они вообще здесь делали. Рад сообщить, что Боря работает на пике эффективности. Блин, а получается после всех разговоров, пришло сообщение. Куча сообщений. Теперь хочу поделиться с новым командой несколькими секретными корабельными кодами, которые мы с дизайнерами тайком внедрили в систему корабля. Если отправить код через свой инструментрон, откроется отладочное меню. Дает неограниченное количество использования кофемашины в камбузе. Смотри, обузить можно, да? Water Temp Override. Увеличивает обычную норму горячей воды в душе. Jump Wash QA ставит одежду в первую очередь на стирку в автоматической прачечной. Наслаждайтесь и не делитесь ни с кем. Лиам. Привет, первопроходец. Я снова прежним. Наша команда? Никуда больше не хочу. Вот так. Типа просто пускай так и будет. Я вступил в понт. Потому что оказался здесь. Мы справимся. Лиам прикрепил список материалов, связанных с системой Фронтира. Тут вестерны, космические оперы, удивительное дело. Понятно, можно. Ветра. Думаю, стоит прояснить. Знаю, что сказала лишнего по неофициальным каналам, но я не могла иначе. Нексус переживает не лучшие времена, и многим из нас пришлось заморать руки. Хочешь жить, умей вертеться. Но в целом я с тобой. Если тебе что-то не нравится, я этого делать не буду. Вот так просто. Драк. Ветра рассказала мне о том, что случилось с вашим отцом. Я потерял уже немало народа. Я подумал, что вас надо бы подбодрить. Или хотя бы отвлечь. Мне обычно помогает вот это. Драк прикрепил к письму 37 изображений разных винтовок и дробовиков. 2 из них дублируются. Многие изображения приведены в низком разрешении или покрыты водяными знаками. Позы для йоги. Исходя из количества высокоинтенсивных кардиотренировок, советую 5-10 минут в день тратить на растяжки, и в особенности обратить внимание на бедра и поясницу. Ниже привожу конкретные упражнения. Без ложной скромности скажу, что хотя придумали йогу люди, до совершенства и довели Азари. Будем читать позы. Объятия Тевуры. Лежа на спине сложить стопы так, чтобы между ногами раздался ромб. Ладони прижать к полу, поднять бедра, но не особо усердствовать. Поза матриарха. На коленях глубоко вдохнуть. На выдохе сложить руки, чтобы получился треугольник. На следующей вдохе поднять руки над головой, выдвинуть вперед, чтобы корпус оказался между бедрами. Рисунки или видео прислать? Пиби, надеюсь, ты не против, что я держу ядро данных у себя в комнате, то есть в спасательной капсуле. Наверное, это потому, что я люблю обдумывать всякое перед сном. Лучшие идеи приходят ко мне, когда я уже почти сплю. А еще я первым его увидела. В общем, мы точно знаем, что там есть какие-то данные. Загадка лишь в том, как их выудить. Буду держать тебя в курсе. Я завершил анализ ранений, полученных за жилище 7 во время падения, ну и 2 падений, включая повреждение лица разбитым шлемом. Разрывы скальпа заживают неплохо. Есть ли желание проследить за процессом заживления, в медотсеке бури установлен комплекс восстановления внешности. Комплекс может внести любые изменения в вашу внешность. Можно типа прямо сейчас изменить внешность. Кэлла говорит, что там все работает на старомодном ксеноне. Верно же? Что это его очередная шуточка. Воу. Настройка одежды. Подожди, а нам разве... Блин, я привык через таб квесты смотреть. Ну все, значит можно к Сэму идти. Где он здесь?
Hello, Scott. Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
What was Dad's take on me and Sarah?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes. Lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
Okay.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
Это было... слишком глупо.
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes, this terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SamNode on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Let's say, hypothetically, I was out sick the day they taught quantum... embezzlement communism.
Via entangled subatomic particles, it's possible to conduct secure and instantaneous communication across great distances.
Давай дальше
It
юмор
ensures I
качать.
remain in touch with you and
Да,
the
было бы
Pathfinder
возможно.
team at all times.
Давай сейчас сначала все
What's the
спросим у
latest on
него.
memory triggers?
A memory has unlocked and is available for further investigation. You will need to return to SamNode in the Hyperion.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places, talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SamNode technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Ну давай.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithms are formulating a new one, calculating the trajectory of the punchline. That was not a joke.
Oh, right. How are those jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Походу все, да? Нужно в
How are
следующий
those
раз
jokes coming, Sam?
I am formulating a new one.
Все, я понял.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Так, кто у нас остался? А где его модуль тут находится?
You're
setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse. I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get
Вот
to
у
know
неё
me out in the
с
field
чувством юмора,
while we're
наверное.
uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy.
А, Nexus наш.
That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Любишь приключения?
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Maybe you just needed more sleep.
We were out for 600 years. A special someone made the trip with me, and she woke up a different person. I've slept enough. Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned. Which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone?
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. Now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
A certain independence might be helpful. Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that. There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. That ex-friend I mentioned, my accomplice, she finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all. But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Это я помню, она сразу отвечает как бы взаимностью.
So how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is, well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
Oh, is it my turn to talk?
Ha! Sorry. Yeah, I should work on my motor.
You might find that people reveal themselves more freely if you give them a chance. Cora included.
Really good advice.
There's also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
Так, еще остался пилот, Суви и врачиха. Так, это мы в космос выйдем. А где врачиха сидит? Так, нет, надо вниз, да, вроде? Или нет? Блин, я забыл. Или да? Да, вот медотсек.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years on the Hyperion looking after your sister.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped
Так
to
с ней,
work in the
с ней
field,
тоже
but
можно
everything's happening so
начать
quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Ну, с
I
ней,
had no
да,
idea.
до
I'd love to
волшебства
hear
не
more.
дойти, как я
Over dinner,
вычитал.
maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your
Вот
type?
так вот сразу.
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
Все, что ли? Не хочешь поговорить больше? Это мы читали. Ну, пойдем с нашим пилотом поговорим. А, Исуви.
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
Скажу правду.
There's nothing about the universe that suggests a divine intelligence. And most of what we've seen in Helios is artificial, as you said yourself.
Yes, but we're creative beings. Whoever made the Remnant was too. Why should that be proof against a god? Wouldn't a true creator want to pass on the drive to invent?
If everything was set in place by some mysterious creator, why even be a scientist?
If I have reverence for a creator, how could I not want to study their creation? My faith does not hinder my work as a scientist. It encourages it. My senses tell me what the world is. Science shows me how it came to be. And religion tells me why.
I apologize if I offended you. I can be insensitive.
You're fine. Being challenged forces me to dig deep in my beliefs. It's healthy. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports.
Блин, а что с ней нельзя
We'll
никак
talk
вообще?
later.
Зато с лямом можно.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
Ну пока не видно.
What do you know about the remnant's terraforming network?
From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet.
Может, нужно было
Climate,
и
pH of the soil,
насчет Бога
atmosphere composition. There's even
фотографий.
evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
What do you know about the Scourge?
We established that it's artificial. Someone put it there. Or they did something that caused its creation. We don't know why. That's still a mystery.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I tried to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The Initiative obtained data from an array in deep space. A
Это ж
Geth
событие
construct.
между
According to
второй и третьей,
Aridana,
правильно?
the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist?
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist.
Хотя
An
не,
inventor,
она
not
чокнутая.
someone checking to
Не
see if I
хочу я
brush
с
my
ней
teeth.
приставать. Ну и
I should get
нельзя.
back to things.
Sounds good.
Почему-то. Хоть она и женского пола.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector.
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
I could stand here and drink in that
А эти
view
же
all day.
однополые вроде.
When I was test piloting the ship back home, I often did. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's
bullet.
unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be
Может,
something.
потому что они на одно лицо
Not that
едут,
I
и ты не
dislike your
обращал
company,
внимания.
but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time. What can I do for you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Well, I can't talk about Suvi. She's sitting right there.
I'm not listening. You can say whatever you like.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that again.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I'll admit it, Gil's rather irritating. He insists on redesigning systems rather than maintaining them.
He likes to do things his way.
That doesn't make it the right way.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Персонаж.
Dr. Tapero seems nice, if quiet. It must be very different here, compared to the Hyperion. Fewer people in stasis shock.
Let's keep it that way. What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Given Drax's history with Solarians, it's probably better I just stay out of his way. Too bad. That grunion roast he makes smells delicious.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I like PB. But I really hope she doesn't lean on the escape pod's manual release by accident.
Is that easy to do?
It's an escape pod. If it's difficult to use, you're doing it wrong.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Vetra's very kind. She actually got hold of some dried seaweed snacks for me. Said I needed feeding up.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
I don't talk to Cora much. She always seems so busy. There are things I'd like to ask her about your father, but it never seems like a good time.
Так, пока разбавим.
You know, I haven't actually met many Solarians.
Careful. Depending who you ask, we're conniving spies, genius researchers, or meddling scientists. We have to pack a lot of living into 40-odd years. Everything gets accelerated. Lines blur. I just hope we don't repeat our old mistakes out here.
О, да, ты был прав тогда. Они живут 40 лет всего.
If you helped to build the Tempest, you must know plenty about her.
Поэтому суетные
Just
такие.
about everything. By memory. It was quite the effort to get her working. The initiative needed absolutely up-to-date technology, which we all had to coordinate, and some of it was rather tricky to acquire.
Acquire?
Buy. Legally and above board, of course. Yes. Sadly, the other Pathfinder
мало же
vessels were
40
lost
лет.
when the Scourge hit the Nexus. The
Слишком
Tempest
мало.
is truly unique.
40 лет только
Tell me
жизнь
something else about the ship.
начинается.
Her engine's based on the Ark's Odyssey drive, which got us through dark space. The core takes the static electricity it generates and stores it in capacitors. We basically make our own power supply. It took Serena and Tion weeks to get it working on a smaller ship. And a few electrical shocks.
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Oh, if I gossip anymore, I'll get in trouble.
Tell me something else about the ship.
Our aerospace engineer was Tianada Vasmore, a Quarian fellow, and absolutely fearless. Once, some Omega scrap dealer pulled the "we don't sell to Quarians" nonsense. Tion found a workaround.
What did he do?
He glued a memory foam to his environmental suit, then, during the negotiations, leaned against the drive core he wanted, very casual. It made a perfect mold of the components, and the scrap dealer was none the wiser.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Чё, попробуем отправить отряды? Черты задания. Рисковым подфартит, разбойники жуть. Да, я тоже надеюсь, что... А то на безумие это же задание Apex. Вернуть запасы. Давай, ладно, начнем с первого. Выполнить задание Apex в сетевой игре или отправить ударный отряд. На час аж. Ну, сейчас попробуем. Надеюсь, скорость интернета позволит, потому что что-то она сегодня на выдачу 80, 90. Как ты посмотрел? И там было написано. 2 часа квест? Нет, слишком жестко. Нет, там видел, что было... Апекс. Добро пожаловать в Апекс, новобранец. Я Тирен Кандрос, командующий ополчением Нексуса. Инициатива Андромеда отправляет ваш отряд, чтобы защищать свои аванпосты. Ваше задание — нападать на вражеские базы, добывать разведданные, устранять наиболее важные из целей. Ваш ударный отряд должен действовать достаточно агрессивно, чтобы победить в бою с врагом. Скоро состоится первый поход. Вы попали в лобби заданий Apex с модификаторами пользовательского матча. Данный уровень сложности рекомендован опытным игрокам, обладающим надлежащей экипировкой и персонажами. Если вы еще не выполняли обучающие задания, мы советуем сделать это сейчас. Ну вот тут, вон. До окончания 12 часов. Блин, с другими игроками. Просто я не люблю подставлять, как бы. Давай пою. А где обучающий матч? Хотя хрен с ним. Вернуть запасы, устранить контрабандиста, уничтожить диверсантов, добыть прототип. Подожди. Тоже лучше присоединиться к матчу. Если вообще кто-нибудь играет еще. Игре сколько? 2 года? Надо бы еще микрофон выключить. Подожди. А чё? Так, стоп, назад. Персонаж. Куда я вообще вышел? Настройка персонажа. Вот оно что. Граната липучка. Так, не нравится. Ну, давай. Девушку возьмем. Блин, я не туда вышел, да? Блин, ничего не понятно. Короче, надо было просто нажимать, нажимать, нажимать и погнали. Но если задание выходит, значит кто-то играет. Посмотри, что тут здесь написано. Требуется времени 2:56. Час 18. Час 20. Может, это чтобы все пройти? А может, слушай, может быть, требуется времени для... Для отряда. То есть мы отправляем отряд, и он час 18 выполняет. Вот, видишь? Отряд гольф. Начать задание. Ну да. То есть мы отряд отправили на час 18. А это сетевуха. Блин, надо уже зайти попробовать. Мне прям интересно. А правда, настроить микрофон я не хочу говорить. Да и слушать тоже. Вот, свернуть запасы. Нажимаем. Тебе не интересно, давай. Уничтожить диверсантов. Золотой ящик. Серебряный. А, ну да, ну, с первой начать надо. Что-то я не понимаю. Типа мы лобби создаем. Пойдем в одного. Хоть глянем, что это вообще. Либо я как-то пробовал, и это я не помню. Не, точно не пробовал. Онлайн. Сейчас-то тут нам жопу надерут. Волны, да?
You know the drill. Hold this position, clear out enemy forces. Let's do it.
Out of my way!
Да мы даже присоединиться не смогли никому. Ай!
Heads down! Off my damn shield!
Что там про лицо говорил? А что так жестко-то?
Heads down!
А, можно ж хилиться. 7. Вроде у нас нету ничего. Блин, я еще выбрал волны. Ну да, в одного волны, конечно, хрен отобьешь. Ай! Умирает.
Apex team down. It's over.
It's over. Это было быстро. Ну да, одному тут делать нечего. Надо просто выбрать не волны. Ну ничего, мы получили опыта, кстати. Блин, я... Не-не-не, я хочу выйти. Как выйти? Прервать задание. Да. Это на бронзу только, представляешь? Это на самом легком. Ну, хотя не сложно. Толпой из 5 человек, я думаю, вообще не сложно. Хотя что-то мне подсказывает, никто не играет в это. Либо пробовать присоединиться к матчу. Ну, прут со всех сторон, поэтому нужно и это... прикрытие. А еще пинг капец. Сервера же, небось, зарубежные. Да не, это нужно со знакомыми, с друзьями играть. Вернуть запасы. Найдите найденные обломки, которые можно разобрать на запчасти. Отправьте туда отряд. Так, мы что делали? Диверсантов, да? Ну, начать с первого. Ну, попробовать. Или все на высоких сложностях играет. Но для этого прокачаться надо. А у нас там покупать оборудование, снаряжение. Что же прокачка? Ну как Андромеда норм игра по сравнению с первыми? Но если сравнивать С 1, 2, 3, то хуже. А если вообще не думать о существовании первых 3, то вполне достойно. Ну, правда, персонажи себя так себе ведут, именно мимика. Подожди, я же другую выбрал. Алло. Стоп. Что-то я не понял. Может, тут в магазине нужно покупать аптечки. Я не волны же выбрал. Задание вернуть запасы. Выбрать. Без разницы. Создать. Параметры задания. Или разницы нет. Давай устранить контрабандиста. Ну, карта будет точно другая. А если тут просто название режимов, все равно это просто волну отбивать, ну такое себе. Ну да. Походу тут просто волны. Star Wars.
This one's simple. Clear the area and lock it down. Enemies headed your way.
New location.
Ну как-то я ожидал какие-нибудь задания, то есть, ну пройдет открытие.
I'm reading a flat line.
Это было быстро. То есть вся сетевая игра сводится к тому, что ты просто отбиваешь волны. Поэтому никто не играет. Но это тогда неинтересно. Вообще написано, поступает донесение, осмотрите указанные комплексы, раздобудьте устройство. Правда, сложность максимальная. Может, не волна все-таки? Сейчас мы пройдем. Нет, пойдем в одиночку. Не, видишь, опять волны.
You know the drill. Hold this position, clear out enemy forces. Let's do it.
Just try to hide.
Либо тут в начале волна, нужно выжить. О, Кроган. Это я понимаю. Все, выходим, короче. Делать нечего онлайн. Одному точно делать нечего. Да, посмотрели и хватит. Не-не-не-не-не, вернуться в одиночную. Либо мы же отправляем обычные отряды, они нам приносят всякие плюшки. Может, за счет их и нужно качаться? Все, значит, можно лететь со спокойной душой на Nexus.
Where's my data pad? Oh, how'd you get under there?
Suvi, were you talking to your notebook?
Oh, I was, wasn't I?
Я же
I do
чокнутая.
that sometimes.
Блин, уже не так выход. Так, по идее мы тут все облетели, да, прогресс 100%.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
Nexus. Ну, смотри, там сколько заданий. Не, я думаю, было бы интересно с друзьями, например, там, со знакомыми, пару раз сыграть в сетевую. Вот так. Челлендж устроить.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Отличный день для вечеринки.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible.
With more military personnel out of stasis, those Ket won't get near your vault. Or our people.
Это же нужно, чтобы у всех еще... Ну, конечно. Лицензия, братан. А это... А за сколько я купил ее в свое время? Две или 2,5, или 2 900. Ну, я, правда, тогда служил в армии, поэтому я мог себе позволить это.
We've taken some hard knocks, But this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
I don't know. Maybe I should have stayed home.
Shut the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
He was being an ass.
Keeping tabs on things back here?
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Shore leave is for relaxation. Take some time off. Get a massage. Kenturians even get massages?
Sort of. We get vibrations through the carapace with a hammer. Ugh, not for me. I'm fine, just people watching.
I can't believe you said that.
Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would glitch every other week.
Сколько ее можно мучить?
We headed out soon?
Apply for an outpost.
I'd miss having him here.
Так, с чего бы начать? Это мы здесь. Вихрь. Вихрь? Центр культуры. Предательство Кроганов.
Sure. Let me know what materials you need and I'll find you something. That's a relief.
Just when I've balanced the air mix, another Yahoo has to come wandering through. Aren't you the Pathfinder? Dr. Camden, head of hydroponic sciences. Mind the seedlings.
Are you always this rude to people walking in?
Only when a mistake could kill everyone on the Nexus.
What do you mean?
Hydroponics is our air, food, and water. A frail green line between us and oblivion. We almost lost it all during the mutiny. Now it's my responsibility.
If you welcomed people, you'd have more hands to keep everything running.
Quite astute. If you'll forgive me, perhaps I could begin with you. I need samples of Andromeda's plant life. Our own specimens should acclimatize to them. Bring me any plants you find. You'll have a bounty in return, and my thanks.
Ну еще один чуть-чуть это помешанный. Ну глянь на него, смотри, что с ним происходит. Клубняк. Даже погромче сделаю себе. Я не помню, тут можно, грубо говоря, нахреначиться. В предыдущих частях, я помню, можно было напиваться.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help and all, but we have a limited pool of ingredients. Keep an eye out for anything interesting we could use for new drinks, and we'll let you test them for free.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry, Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're in good hands.
Поискать припасы в атриуме Гипериона.
another one. Damn it. This is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like space cockroaches.
You say that, Dutch, but here you are, pouring people drinks.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pigs. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Bad people. Giving you free things and helping you set up. So inconsiderate.
Right? They keep bringing things. Tables and chairs and this bar and lights. Wait, you're making fun of me, aren't you?
Don't let Dutch put you off. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Бесплатно? Это персонаж отсылка ко всем тяжким? А, то что лысый и химик? Может быть.
You're back.
Правда, молодой.
People happen when you work at a bar.
Got you there, Dutch.
I'll have to get used to you too, I guess. Fine. You can be a regular. What's your name?
Scott.
I'm Dutch. That's Anan over there. Be careful. The snark is strong with that one.
Snark is good. I can work with snark.
You're one of those.
Looks like you're outnumbered, Dutch.
You'd think people would reconsider picking on the guy making the drinks, but no. Speaking of, wanna try this one? I'm going to call it the Tall Moose.
Все, нас шатает. Нет еще? Что-то клуб, а никто не танцует. Только руками машет. Пьяная парочка.
You again. Oh, I mean, hello. Welcome to my lab. Bar. Whatever.
Oh, Dutch. Look at you, getting all used to things.
Things are fine. There's people I don't like. They talk back.
Перед тобой сложно стоять.
Maybe they can't resist your charm.
I hadn't thought of that. Wait. You're messing with me, aren't you?
I would never.
Стебемся над ним.
Right. Here. Have a drink.
Бессовестный прохвост.
Rotten scoundrel.
Ну и название,
Hey now.
конечно.
The drink. Not you.
Нас даже не шатает. Сколько раз не может так поговорить?
Drink of the hour is a lucky leprechaun. Wanna give it a shot?
How lucky are we talking here?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Да.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
Excellent.
А походу крайний будет напиток. Да, ну, все. Траванул нас. Или мы настолько напились. Что, мы танцевали здесь? А что уже сколько длится?
Hey there.
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there.
Ну как-то повеселее пошло. А то вначале нудятина была нудятиной.
I feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our shit together. Showing the new galaxy that we have it sorted. If I keep saying it, it's true, right? Free drinks for Pathfinder. I'll make it work.
Так, надо же ему сказать за это, что он нас траванул.
You again.
Нет? Блин, скучный бар. То есть... Ну, это, наверное, скорее просто бар, а не дискач. Гидропоника. Ну, можно на этом, закруглиться на этой прекрасной ноте. Потому что тут еще обходить. А квестов тут прям... Полным-полно, и людей столько. Да. Куча квестов. Потому что это сейчас может затянуться надолго. Надо кушать. Да, оставим лучше на потом. Задания по базе тоже. Ну, вот, кстати, на базе квесты прикольные. Вот что мне нравится. Здесь. Вот на планете они какие-то нудноватые. Нужно ездить. Копать. Стреляться. Тут спокойненько. Красиво. Почти как на земле. Можно спуститься и не разбиться. Так что да. На этом закончим. Сохранимся. И почти как на... Ну да. Так она ж копия почти. Та же схема. Я сейчас тебе в личку напишу, Скайферри. Здесь. Ну, в этом. На Гудгейме. Просьба будет. Все, до завтра. Завтра, как обычно. И услышимся завтра. Всем пока-пока.